Testing 1 2 1 2. 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 Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. T-minus. All right. Fantastic. What is going on? Whew, man. We've done it again. We've done it again, ladies and gents. Let's see what happens. Welcome to Geezy Truth News. That's right. Thank you, everybody. Look at the crowd tonight. It's go time. Hopefully we got something interesting to say this time. You never know. What can I say? Wow. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go over here and bring something up here. Alright. Alright. Well, thank you, everybody, and welcome to Geezy Truth News. Yes. Well, everybody, it is April 17th, 2019. That's right, everybody. Welcome to mid-April 2019, lots of crazy things happening as always. You know, things are going, things are rolling. We gotta, you know, as always, we're here to talk about the stuff and hear what we can do. So, where do we start? Where do we begin? Callers, call in. Hold on, let me, it looks like I'm getting a cue here on my, oh, okay, my technical engineers are telling me there may be some technical difficulties on tonight's show. So just as a heads up, although I believe the phone lines are open, so callers call in. They should be working. And thanks for Jack and Jerry over there on twiddling the dials over there, working the systems. Thank you, everybody. So, all right, well, let's get to it. You know, as always, we always got to talk about the most important stuff. And the Fed, pedogate, #1 stuff, big deal. We'll see what's going on with all those things. So let's see. Where do we start? What's going on since we last time? So since we got some bad news, we got some good news, we got everything all above, you know. Since we last talked, and of course callers call in. There's you know, we were hoping for the Brexit thing to happen. We were hoping for, you know, there's a lot of things that's supposed to happen apparently, and there was, let's see, there's something else that was supposed to happen as well. It was the Brexit. It was some pretty major stuff, but unfortunately not a whole lot happened. As a matter of fact, I don't know what was supposed to, I think it was that's right, it was that Q stuff. We're going to have to go over there and check it out later, too. But, you know, the Q stuff, let's see, it's the 17th already. And so we'll get to that. But the last post has been since the 11th. So not a whole lot has happened. There's supposed to be something that was supposed to happen. What was it? It was supposed to be a big game changer, a big, you know, supposed to be serious. Where it is or not, it's not there, so whatever works. But anyway, from the top, big headliners. North Korea test fires new tactical weapon with Kim Jong-un there to observe. So none of this matters because it's all just a military-industrial complex. We already know about all that stuff. So this is just, it's just mostly, what would you call it? It's just, you know, fodder or whatever. It's just crap. Like the recent things that have been going on has just been crap. You know, anybody who's telling you, it's not even worth watching any of this or dealing with any of this at this point, to be honest. Because as far as I know, from all the research that I've done, from the intel that I've received, from all this stuff, is that things are happening to the best of their ability. The white hats are doing what they're supposed to be doing. The good guys are winning. Apparently, everybody's supposed to be doing what they're supposed to do. So other than that, there's nothing concrete. You know, I would love to see concrete details. They say that military tribunals started January 1st of 2019. So where is that? What is that? Allegedly, McCain was part of that. Apparently, Daddy Bush was a part of that. There's no evidence, or there's, like, you know, you have to be pretty direct in all this, and that's my main thing. So all these Q reports and all these things flying around and all this stuff going around, it doesn't matter because it's the concrete stuff. Anyway, so on to the next thing. Oh, and by the way, so here's the next thing, is the Mueller report release spirals into political gamesmanship. And this is, again, just more ludicrousy, more garbage. It's all just more cannon fodder, more garbage. And that's what I was going to say also, is that apparently this is the big deal with tomorrow. The big deal with tomorrow is that the Mueller report is going to be released officially, apparently, is the thing. But I thought we already went over this. So anyway, you know, as you can see, it's mostly just garbage. And then the next thing, and again, it's similar. Keep your mouth shut. Dems erupt over Barr's Mueller report rollout. Nothing. And then the two big idiots. Again with the Mueller report. They're talking with it. Trump approval rating after probe revealed in Fox News poll. Doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. Looks the next thing. And then just more fear porn. Oh yeah, this woman wanted for Columbine threat is dead. So I don't know, she may have killed herself, or this was just obviously a patsy. You know, and speaking of which, since that New Zealand thing, by the way, for anybody who needs the video, contact us, or we've been meaning to upload it anyway, so we've been meaning to do that. And not to mention, we've been meaning to move all our stuff to BitChute as well, and all this stuff, which we've been doing bits and pieces of. You know, not everybody's got all the time of day to do all this stuff. But it's important, I understand, and everybody's trying to do their stuff, and everybody's doing it. But also, you know, might as well take up their bandwidth as well. So we're here, we're there, we're everywhere, we're doing whatever we can do, you know, like everybody. We're all doing the best that we can, am I right? So here's the next thing. And again, more fear porn. Another 18-year-old dead after suspected hazing incident. It's just, you know, most of this stuff is just a nuisance at best. So, wanted to hold off to the QMAP thing. This is 2 days ago, April 15th, 2019. You know, try to follow James Tracy and Memory Hole blog. You know, you gotta try to follow everybody to the best of your ability. Again, you know. Everybody's got a life, everybody's got things to do. But 2 days ago, an op-ed, the New York Times refuses to publish Wolfgang Halbig's quest for the truth. Again, it's all just garbage. So the thing is, I mean, you know, they're trying to be serious here. But they're suppressing the truth. Everybody knows with all this stuff. See, the thing is I'm just looking for the truth. I'm just trying to make all this quick and easy. At this point, just do it, you know, that's the answer, just to relax and do whatever you want to do. Because there's not a whole lot we can do left here, apparently, is the situation at hand. And I don't know what to tell you about all that. So, alright, well, I guess we might as well, let's see. Many people are too broke for bankruptcy. I don't get how that works, but at the same time, it is what it is. I mean, most people are broke, you get that, but, you know. Supermarket polls allegedly thing. None of this stuff matters. Oh, yeah, the Assange thing. The big thing happened with Assange. They arrested him, apparently. They arrested Assange, and we were just talking about this, and then this happened. Nobody knew where he was going, what the deal was. But apparently, U.S. unseals affidavit revealing probable cause for extradition and arrest for conspiracy. Well, you know, and I don't think I'm too big of a fan of Noam Chomsky, but I saw the video that he was saying that it was wrong of the deal with Assange. And so whatever the deal with Assange is who knows. But, you know, if we arrested him, here we are. I mean, it's serious business. You know, he's the guy with WikiLeaks. But what's, you know, the fat elephant in the room here, though, is that the real thing is that Donny Boy's definitely, you know, again, I don't know, 4, 5, 7, 3 chess. I don't know, I can't tell you. But the Donny Boy situation doesn't look too pretty. I mean, a lot of it is looking pretty ridiculous, especially if he's, you know, I heard that he was denying WikiLeaks or stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of evidence that shows that WikiLeaks helped a lot with and obviously what they did helped with Donny Boy and all that stuff. So that's what I was reading. There's a lot of controversy and all that stuff. But bottom line is, it's hard to see. Hopefully he's playing just a really tricky situation, which would be very smart. So, Mossad reveals Al-Qaeda alliance on international TV. Well, so there you go. How about I send that one? Here we go. Let's see if we could put our guys up on the... For technical engineers could post those posts up so you could check it out. So there you go. You could take a look. And then callers call in, of course. And so yeah, you know, we've known about this stuff for a while. You know, we've been talking about this. We've been doing all that. There's plenty of evidence. Blah blah blah. We get all that. And so there you go. And then here's the Assange thing. You know, it's ridiculous, you know? Where's the real Sneezy? Where's the real Sneezy? It's a lot of fodder. And then with the Q thing, I don't know how much credibility he's got. I don't know what the deal is. The most recent one was from the 11th. And he's just talking about attacks on Q will intensify as the deep state is targeted. Q has the source. And that was from like 6 days ago, you know, the 11th. And so as you can see, it's like... And then the day before that, he posted a Fox News thing talking about spying did occur. Barr testifies spying did occur on Trump campaign, which is, you know, huge in that department if you want to talk about that. But it's like nothing surprising. You know that they all do all this misleading stuff. You know that these are all corrupt entities. You know all this stuff. So in the end, you know, you have 800,000 kids going missing a year. And you got all this stuff going on, or just in the U.S., you got all this stuff going on. You got pedogate, you got the Federal Reserve, you got all of this corruption. And it's like, I get the wall, but it's like you try to do a national emergency on the wall. Like, that's cool, but it's like, wouldn't that make sense to have a national emergency on, like, all that other stuff as well? They seem all important stuff, but, again, like, what's the deal here? And it seems like there's not a whole lot... leeway. I mean, none of this stuff makes any sense. It's a lot of corruption. You know, people thought, yeah, it's good. You know, you gotta be optimistic, gotta be positive. But wow, you know, this Donny Boy thing. You think he can't be bought out, but we'll see. Here, what Tulsi Gabbard says: Trump, I don't know what. Al Qaeda's big brother turned U.S. into a prostitute of the Saudis. So. You know, what can I tell you? Here's all the big stuff. Brexit didn't happen. Apparently the yellow vests are still going on. I don't see or hear them. But they're going on. That big cathedral or whatever, that church in France got burned down. And, the thing I was going to talk about, the New Zealand thing, the thing that I wanted to mention about that is that there was a pic I saw that. So you saw the pic of him with the face at the beginning, and now they're showing his face at the court, and what they're saying is that he looks completely different, like the two completely photographs, like one in the court and one in the video. So there's more of discrepancies there. And so, you know, the market's lying, high is exposed. That's fun. We'll probably get to that right after here. And so, that's about it. Unless somebody else calls in. Let's take a look. Okay, so. Yeah, they're showing technical analysis. You know, I'm not a huge believer of technical analysis, because I know some pretty sharp people who have been in technical analysis, and I mean the best and brightest. And let me tell you, you know, it's a whole lot of nothing. So here we go. Looks like we got what is our phone line working? Oh, okay. Looks like. Here we go. Hello, welcome to Geezy Truth News.
Hello, Jeezy.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Hey, fantastic. What's going on?
Hey, Jeezy.
Hey, can you turn down the... Oh, okay. Yeah, he was supposed to turn off the volume on the background. But anyway... Oh, here we go. Welcome to Geezy Truth News. Hello?
Welcome to Geezy Truth News. Hey, Jeezy, how's it going?
Great.
So, are you keeping it sneezy over there?
What's going on?
Are you keeping it sneezy over there?
Yeah, I'm keeping it sneezy. What else are you gonna do?
So, I wanted to call in about something.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about everything that's going on right now about Donny Boy? I don't think he's gonna get elected.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Fulfilling
What's...
his promises. I'm very disappointed.
It's true, he's messing up a lot, but you know what? He's probably gonna win again next 2020 unless somebody else better shows up.
Maybe he is, but
Everybody else looks like it's, you know...
And like the other voters should do about this to retaliate.
What do you mean?
Well, he lied to us, you know. He said he was going to do all these promises and do all these things for me, and he hasn't done anything. I got less back on my taxes than ever.
It's true. It's terrible that he hasn't followed through anything. It's completely terrible.
You know,
He's doing a lot...
What do you think is the best course of action?
Well, the best course of action, I'm telling you, is that the best course of action is we have to wait till 2020. And I hate to say that because I hate waiting. It's not, you know, I'm probably explaining that wrong. But at the same time, justice needs to be served. And things need to be accounted for. And, you know, that's how things work. And so...
Yeah. So what do you think about the Barr report coming out tomorrow? Do you think it's going to be worth anything?
I think it's exciting, but I don't think it's... Is it the Barr report? I thought it was the Mueller report.
Well, it's the Mueller report, but it's, you know, it's what they're releasing from Barr. I mean, I'm sure he's, like, hiding a lot of it and stuff.
Yeah, so, you know, whatever happens, happens. I mean, what can you... You have to look at the spectrum and see what could possibly happen.
Right, yeah.
The best thing and the worst thing. And then what? So what are you expecting? The best, and that is defined by different people, but let's just say on that the two things that are on the spectrum, the two things that can happen are A, there's grade A corruption, there's grade A proof of corruption and terrible things and this and that, and they all go to jail or prison. Like, you know, that's like the worst thing that can happen, right?
It's gotten swampier and swampier around here.
It's getting swampy, you're saying?
Yeah, more swampy and swampier.
It is getting very swampy. You're right. And you know what? Don't forget that the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And don't forget that it's, you know, what's that saying where, like, keep your enemies close. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. And that's, I feel, a lot of people feel like that's the way he's doing. But I'm not trying to defend him by any means, you know, 45D chess. I'm just telling you the facts. There are he has hired a lot of dirty people. But a lot of people also say that there's a reason for it. And to answer your original question, again, I don't know, like, what can happen. Like, what can I tell you? I told you the spectrum that that either there's a bunch of corruption, they all go to prison, which is, I'm sure the Dems would love that. And you know what? At this point, I don't care what happens. I just want to see some action done. But if that happens, that means because the Dems are corrupt, the Republicans are corrupt, they're all corrupt. I don't care what flag you flag. You know. What's that?
Are you going to run for president anytime soon?
Yeah, eventually. You know, that's down the line.
What will be your platform? Let's say, what are you going to run on? Let's get started.
What's that?
What are you going to run on? What kind of candidate are you going to be?
What am I going to run as?
Yeah.
As an independent, I'd have to.
Independent?
Is that what you're asking? What club I would join? I would have to run as an independent, which I know is like a thrown vote, but I'm hoping... See, there's a lot of things at play here, because...
You gotta change the culture, man. You
you're changing the culture. People change the culture. The thing is that people change the culture by voting Trump. The people who voted Trump are the real Democrats, are the real winners. They're the real patriots of the country. I truly believe, because they realize
they're ruining the country, though. Maybe what they did was for the best, but the result was horrible.
Well,
it turned out to be.
You may be correct, and you know what? You'll never know the other side. I agree. I also agree. What you're saying is that if we should have all voted for Hillary as an accelerationism. I agree with that theory as well. But you can't it's like you go to the carnival and you win a prize and they give you a choice between two different stuffed animals, and like a cow and a pig, and you chose the cow, and then later you want to go back and get the pig. You can't go back and choose the different prize. You got to have you pick the prize and then that's it, and then you go, or you pick the thing and that's it and you go. You can't go back, that's it. We picked the Donny boy. This is who we got. And so, because hindsight is 20/20, it was the best. It was the best thing that we could pick. Again, this is all hindsight. This is all a mute point because it's 2019 now. 3 years later, more after the fact. The greatest achievement here is that we elected. I say this all the time, and I'm surprised not enough people. I'm sure there's plenty of people that say it. Is that the history of the United States is a non-politician. Is the first time in history. So, well, looks like there was a wireless connection there or something, or a failure or whatever happened there. But yeah, so to wrap that up or finish that off, whatever I needed to do there is that, that's it. We're here, and again, we have nobody else better. We look at these guys, and I saw these. I see Tulsi Gabbard, and I see, Biden is apparently the runner-up, which is just, God, that's disastrous. Obviously, it's not even disastrous. It's, everybody knows that's a mute point. It's like, what is freaking Senior the Frog gonna get voted for president? Like, Joe Biden? Like, give me a break, you know what I mean? So that's what's happening. And so anyway, well, I forget what the original question was, but I hope that I answered that, as clearly and concise as I can. Other than that, I'm more than happy to address it. So, let's see. Should we head on over to economy, or what's next? We already posted that, I believe. Okay, so let's go to economy, and then probably call it if nobody else calls in, because that's how it seems like it's been going on, and we all do what we can here. Okay, so let's see. We got this. The ones that I use. Yep, that's the way. Okay, so I use these certain ones. Alright, so let's start with physicals, shall we? So with physicals we got gold at 1273.10, decrease in 0.04%. It's been at a decrease. It's been very stagnant, honestly. It's been, between the 1200 and 1300 range. We've been here for quite some time here, and that's it. Maybe slowly rising up. Sure, yeah, it's been 1200, and then but here's 1273 is where we're at, and silver's at 1495, and it's that's what it is. Here you go. That's the suppression at work, or whatever you want to call it, but here it is. And that's what the market is at it. And then the Dow Jones, again, lots of stagnation. Market Watch says why stock market volumes are the lowest in months as the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ test records. So there you go. So Dow Jones Industrial Average is 26,449. So it's up there, with Donny Boy. Again, you have to understand the economy doesn't mean anything. None of this means anything. But here it is. That's what it is. And it dropped only 3 points today. I mean, that's it goes up and down, but here it is at 26,449.54, and that's the Dow Jones. So there you go. Mostly stagnation, nothing too crazy. And with the crypto, it gone up. It went up a few hundred. It's at 5,255.39, and so it went up a few hundred. That's it. The circulating supply is still going in strong. It's still not nowhere near the end, and so it's going at 17.6 mil plus. It's that. You can look it up, but there it is. So mostly stagnation. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if we're just waiting. A very patient game. It's very interesting. But the takeaway lesson here is just relax and enjoy yourself. That's really what it all is, because you can look at all these numbers for years and thousands of years and do what you got to do, and freak out and stress out and this out and do that. But so there's the facts. Mostly stagnation. The news and economy is mostly stagnant. The Brexit was probably the biggest failure. One of the greatest accomplishments recently is the Pope Cardinal conviction, and then so we got bigger things. Apparently Brexit is continued. We'll see what the new updates are, which is just laughable by now. And let's see, with like the caller said, with the Mueller and the Barr situation, Mueller report, whatever, we'll see. I think we're just going to get to 2020, and a lot of people are saying that's going to be the pivotal point. We'll see. We'll keep updating. We'll keep doing what we got to do. But anyway, all right. Well, you know what? Thank you very much, everybody. Keep in touch. Sounds like everybody's doing good, so keep in touch, see what's up. And Jeezy is out. God bless. Thank you. Bye.